here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. 45. White.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Set, go.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. 12, 10.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Something's taken from me.
Let's go.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scattergood. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll get back to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
47-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
And across the league, this is not one of the easier defenses to go against, let alone as a rookie. So his confidence, it's been evident all week, and it's shown up here as he tries to prove he belongs on this field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Good running inside the 25. And he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Ready?
He'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Here we go. Black, next set.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Texans first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Texans.
Let's go now. Red, 30.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Hut, hut.
Look at play action with Young. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Now Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open target?
Now, how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the 1st down.
They pulled out all the stops on that fake, Mike, and it's one thing to call that in practice, but then to have the guts to call that and execute it in a real game, I mean, that takes some real confidence, and it worked out to perfection, and just an incredible play all around.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
18, pioneer. Here we go.
Throwing is Dart. keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Gano on to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans set up.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return.
Okay, ready? Set, hut, shot, blue, 32. Hut.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready.
Young to throw on first down. The pressure is too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A second down throw for Young. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Third and long.
Set, ready.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion.
Set, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, and on comes Jamie Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Texans are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11. And quickly pick up first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-10 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is Dart. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Steady.
He'll try and run the option left. And he'll give it up on the pitch. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, here is Dart. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. And Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are out to a 21-10 lead.
Giants 21. Texans 10. To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10. They're on the 24-yard line.
Come on, set.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Cut.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain there of 15. First down for Houston.
On the double.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Houston.
Yellow.
On play action, Young. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 1.
Yellow. Blue striker. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And these are the tough yards you judge a back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Young to throw on first and 10. rolling to the left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
45, white, 6, mega.
In motion now, it's Collins. Outright smoking Jigba has it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On first down is Young. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So his offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down. They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Second and
9. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? Buffalo 18, go!
Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
At the 60, at the 60.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll give that out to Scatterboot.
Late to number 44, and Scatterboot. 2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, 70 ranges.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Ready? 60
Throwing again, Dart. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as they come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Higgins sent in motion. Man in motion, heading left.
Ready.
Again to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Higgins sent in motion.
Red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, teal, black. Ready, ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out, what am I looking at? Where are my targets? Where's the coverage holes? And I think it's...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hold it ready. Go.
On play action, it is Dart. Out to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Third down, 3 to go.
79, let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready. Green down. Here we check.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Ball red. Sticky. Green. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, ready. Coconut, check.
They'll go play action here with Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now he takes off, and he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up the 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Bit of a letdown there. I mean, after that incompletion now, Mike, they find themselves giving the ball back. They're only down 8, so every single time they possess the ball, it's an opportunity to maybe get this thing back to all tied up. But every time they don't take advantage of a possession, it's another opportunity lost, and they've got to find a way. When they get the ball back, they've got to go chase some points.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Set. Ready. Black. 95.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Hut.
Here's Mitchell. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Blue 32. Spot.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Fight. 97.
And the Texans
Watch out
1st
now.
down.
50 Fury. Light blue. Red. Cycle. Blue.
In motion now, it's Collins.
drill green. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Let's go.
On second down, Dirk. Third and 10.
Ready? 18, run. Panther 60.
Throwing is Dirk. This one taken in by Hyatt. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
It's a gain of 11.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Panther 60. Cowboy 8. Let's go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Panther 80. 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
That's the score. Giants 28, Texans 13. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. All the way to midfield.
The 50-yard line.
Ready. Black 52 blue. Set.
Young to throw on first and 10. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, ball red. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Red, yellow.
In motion now, it's Collins. On fourth down, Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on fourth down.
First down, Houston.
On the set.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow. Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Now Young moving to his right. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants will take over at their own 15.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Good run here with Devin Singletary. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
Dart. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Teamwork. Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, take over.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Simmons on the stop.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
70, Timberwolf. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Dragons, 70 Timberwolf. Get ready, get ready.
Here's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. They get 15 on that game. First down, Giants.
15 yards.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Now, a handoff to Singletary. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Singletary. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
10 black. Will green.
Here's Young to throw. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives them a 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Texans.
On the double.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Shot. 17. Ready. Black. 95. Ready.
Young. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans
on 1st down is Young. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Going to middle.
a gain of 34 yards.
To throw, Young. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Watch out now. Yellow. 43. Red. Yellow. Clog red. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Down. Smack. Red. Cut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Hold the ready.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, this looks like a design run. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
"19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger."
Throwing, Willis. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Third, they need 8.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
Out of shotgun. It's done. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. The Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, right. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
10 black. Field black. Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
6.
And 10 yards
Here we go.
to go.
Set.
Back to throw. Young. This is fun. He got the connection to Collins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Texans, 1st down.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Rolling right. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
26 more yards.
That one's good for 26 yards.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Eagle blue. Set.
Now Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Houston.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Two-point conversion.
That's caught! So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Go! Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shades.